Hello, and welcome to another episode
Ooh!
of Chaos Pony. Dot dot.
Woo, woo.
I'm Jason Steele, and with me is Robert Benfer
Robert Benfer.
and Christopher Alex.
Christopher Alex.
Ooh, ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Welcome to another episode of Chaos Pony, the
What the
official
heck kind of
podcast
opening
of
was
the
that?
Order of the Pony.
Hello and good night.
Yeah, that's it. That's the show. Well, what was that? Why did I just start humming? I recognize that.
I don't know. I don't recognize it.
I don't either.
Oh, I think it's from Mega Man.
Mega Man?
Yeah. Ba-da-bup, ba-da-bup, ba-ba-da-da-da.
That does sound familiar. Ba-da-bup, ba-da-da, ba-da-da.
Yeah.
Halo?
No, it's not Halo.
Gears of War?
It doesn't say, no.
Ba-da-da, da-da-da. Bioshock?
I don't even recognize it.
Silent Hill.
So,
So how have you guys been?
I've been good.
Since the last time I talked to you guys.
Been good. The new Doctor Who is pretty great.
Oh, really? I still haven't watched that show.
Yeah, I just saw the second episode of this season.
I know you want to have a conversation about it, but I'm not the man to go to for that.
And unfortunately, I didn't see it either.
Ain't happening, Jason.
Ah, it's so good. It's so good.
You're going to talk about it anyway.
It's so good.
You want to talk about it so bad.
I do. It's great. I love this show.
Is it the best show in the
It's
world?
wonderful. It is. It is. It is the best show in the world.
I could probably list 3 shows that are better.
No. You can't. It's impossible.
Celebrity Apprentice. I've actually been watching that show.
I like the music on that show.
Yeah.
You both have seen Celebrity Apprentice.
I haven't seen it this season. I've seen, I think I saw the first season.
I've watched every season of Celebrity Apprentice.
See, I value my time.
Well, actually, I take that back. I haven't seen Celebrity Apprentice. I saw the first
not-
season of The Regular Apprentice.
It's fun watching celebrities try to do smart stuff.
Yeah.
Especially when one of them is Gary Busey. Or Tom Green. Tom Green was on the season before last. He made it to the 3rd episode, I think. And then got fired because he got drunk with Dennis Rodman and showed up late the next day.
Mm-hmm.
That's good television.
Reality TV at its finest.
I guess
Sure.
Doctor Who is okay too, but
So the PlayStation Network is still down.
really,
Yes.
yeah.
Apparently,
They got,
apparently all the personal information was stolen, and Sony decided to wait a week before telling anyone.
that was nice of them.
Oh, by the way, all your personal information and passwords were taken and not encrypted.
What's with companies not encrypting their crap? First Apple with their cache stuff, and now PlayStation 3 or the PlayStation Network.
I don't know.
This is why I'm an Xbox guy.
They just did a press conference. Sony did, and they didn't apologize for any of it.
They don't care.
Yeah, they're like, oh yeah, we are the victims here. Yes, you
were
are,
hacked.
and so is all of your customers. Again, Sony.
It's a bad
Well, you
week for
don't, you don't
Sony.
pay a subscription service for it, so
No,
they're in
but
no
you
hurry to
pay
fix
for the
it.
system.
You pay for the
And the
Xbox
system has the but the system has the subscription service advertised as free. So it's like
Advertised as
you
free,
buy,
so
when,
you don't-
well, yeah, when you buy the system, you're buying into the fact that their whole motto is it does everything. That's their motto.
But when it's not a
On the box, it's like you can do this, you can do that. What they don't advertise in the box is your passwords and credit cards will be stolen.
We
This is
don't
a
know what
feature.
we're doing. We don't have our
We
shit
don't
together.
We don't secure the network.
We don't secure our cache.
Yeah, it's just Sony being assholes right now.
First the PlayStation 3 and now this.
I mean, there's multiplayer games that have come out since, like the day before the PlayStation Network went down, and so people paid like $60 to get a game that they cannot play.
What, so nobody can get on live?
Yeah, it's completely down. You
I need
can't
to pay
you can't
attention.
play online multiplayer.
I thought it was just like certain people and like certain.
No, the whole system is down.
Oh, well, that sucks. I can't imagine that.
You can't download games. You can't check your leaderboards. You can't, which I've never used a leaderboard. So I don't know what that entails. But, yeah, you can't do anything. You can't play
WWE SmackDown online.
You can't play WWE SmackDown online. You can't. It's all gone.
Well, I don't have a PlayStation, so I don't have to worry about that.
Nope.
I do, but I don't have the PlayStation Network because I barely use my PlayStation.
I've always really liked the Xbox Network a lot more than the PlayStation one.
Yeah.
When I started using the PlayStation one, because my cousin David has a PS3, and he's always going on about the PlayStation Network, but I just didn't like it nearly as much as the Xbox One when I finally got a PS3.
Well, the nice thing about the PlayStation is it plays Blu-ray movies.
Yeah, that's the main reason I got it. I needed a Blu-ray player.
That's about it, though.
I needed a Blu-ray player.
You needed it.
I would have died without a Blu-ray player. That would have been the end
Your life
of Jason.
just wasn't complete.
I was going to kill myself.
You were going through hard times.
I was going through difficult times. And I got the PS3, and now I can play Blu-rays.
You know the next Xbox is going to be able to play Blu-rays, though.
I'm sure.
And then PlayStation's really going to have to step up their game.
With
Especially
Super
now for this.
Blu-ray.
I saw the statistics saying that 1 out of every 5 PlayStation people on PlayStation are defecting over to Xbox.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
Gotta secure that shit.
So they're done.
Oh, I started watching the 3rd season of 24.
Oh, really? I won you over on that?
Well,
I convinced
I have an
you.
exercise routine, and I usually watch stuff when I exercise, and I finished with my previous show. So I decided I'll try 24 again. I don't know. I'm,
Which one is that?
the 3rd season, it's with the bio threat, the virus or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
I'm only like 5 episodes in or whatever.
Oh. See, I don't know what to say because I don't remember.
You probably can't say much. It's
I
just
can't say anything without ruining everything because it's all like one.
All I could say is, I don't know, maybe it's me. Maybe I've grown tired of this kind of format, but just the show's just annoying me. I'm just not enjoying it that much.
I think I got up to 4 or 5, and at that point I was done.
I was watching it and being annoyed by all the plot twists. It's like they're not even good. It's the same plot twists as the last 2 seasons.
Really, I don't remember.
It's like, it's like one of the first major plot twists is, this guy we've been seeing who's the bad guy. Oh my god, he's working in the secret crime fighting office.
Oh, the good guy is really the bad guy. The bad guy is really the good guy.
Yeah, and it's
or
like, what
is he?
This has happened every season, and so how is it that these people? How is it that the crime counterterrorism unit is not used to this by now and double checking everyone who works there? Continuously, people in that office are turning out to be bad. So how is it that people are surprised when it happens?
I like their phones ringing sound. It's like, man, that's a pretty kick-ass ring.
Something I also need to learn is that Jack Bauer is always right. He's always right.
Jack Bauer's always right, and they can never catch him.
Exactly. If he
and
says
that the president is the Allstate guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you in safe hands? Every time I look at him, I go, "There's Allstate."
Mr. President, I'm going to act directly under your authority. I need your permission, President.
See, I don't even remember because all the episodes ran together. The ones that I saw,
it's
so
just
I don't
a
even
ridiculous
remember.
show. I don't know. I'm just finding it really stupid.
So that is a show to watch on your. Well, that's a pretty good show to watch in your workout routine because it's kind of up,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good workout show.
Get your blood boiling.
Not really. It's not that exciting right now.
I'm going to chase after Jack Bauer.
I'll be honest. It's not really that exciting because it's like I'm watching and I'm like, I've seen all of this. This is the same plot twists over and over again.
Yeah.
I'm just not feeling it.
You got to watch a show that I watch for my workout routine.
What's that?
Trailer Park Boys.
No.
That show is hilarious.
I watched the new episode of South Park.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was a.
Yeah, I finally watched that.
I'm so amazed at how fast they can make those episodes because that news story broke out like the Thursday before, like less than a week before they even released the episode.
It was quick.
It's crazy.
Yeah, and I like how they. It's a weird combination. Let's combine Apple with a horror movie, The Human Centipede. It's.
They're good at combining something totally random and then making it funny.
I don't even know if it worked. It just.
It's kind of funny though. There's some funny shots.
It was funny. I don't think it worked, but it was still funny. So I guess it worked in that way. I don't know.
I like the take on the Apple geniuses.
That was kind of cracking me up.
We've all been there.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, I haven't had the pleasure of speaking to an Apple genius yet.
Yep. So anyway,
so the space shuttle was postponed, scrubbed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, the president came down and everything, but something happened, so they don't know when it's going to go off next.
They don't know when it's going to go off next. It could just launch itself any moment now.
We can launch right now if we want to. Whoever pushes the button, they can do whatever they want. They don't care.
There's one button. You got inside NASA. There's just a button there. Shuttle launch button. No, it's in there right now. No,
it's that big red button that has like the glass box over it.
No, it's not. It doesn't even have a glass box. It's just open. It's just in the lobby.
Open. The lobby. Do not push.
There's just a small sign next to it.
Some asshole janitor is always accidentally setting boxes on top of it.
God damn it! Those things are expensive.
Robert Benfer walks in. Man, so how you still enjoying your being free from the man, Chris?
Free from the man. I'm glad I'm not at work now with all the
working for a man that's even more terrible.
Hey Jason, check out this ad. Yeah. So. Hey Jason, check this out. Yeah. So.
It takes quite a lot.
Nobody's gonna get that.
Nobody's gonna get it, but it's an inside joke that I find hilarious.
Oh yeah, I forgot we didn't record that part. Yeah, Chris saw an ad for Cafe Press that involved llamas with hat shirts, and so it was like, "Hey!"
It involved the new designs that we just put up.
Yeah,
and I was like, "Oh, look at
Chris
that!"
Got excited.
I got excited. Out of all the Cafe Press designs, out of all the ads I could see on a page, that pops up. I thought, well, that's pretty cool. And I go, "Hey, Jason, look, check this out."
I don't know.
So
there's a point in which your stuff has had enough views that you don't really,
he's
not really fazed by this anymore.
He's jaded by the fame.
I'm still. I'm not jaded yet.
It's like Kevin Smith on YouTube listed his favorite YouTube videos, and one of them was Charlie the Unicorn, and I was like, that's cool. I like Kevin Smith.
You know who else like Charlie the Unicorn?
Who?
Fred.
Yes, Fred did.
What means more to you, Jason?
Also, the race car driver who's also the GoDaddy girl. You know her?
Oh, Deborah or
something. Yeah, she listed Charlie the Unicorn as one of her favorite.
So did one of the writers or creators of Lost, I think.
Yeah. So something like that.
Yeah, it was one of the people involved with Lost.
I think that was with a depressed whale.
Was it the depressed whale that they liked?
Yeah, I think that was it.
Oh, yeah, I think you might be right. I think it was after the depressed whale came out.
Yeah, because we make popular internet videos. Someone's going to like them.
Somebody's going to say, that's my favorite.
That's celebrities.
Or somebody's going to say, that's not my favorite.
Chris, I'm waiting for you to turn into an asshole.
An asshole?
Yeah, an asshole.
I don't think I'm capable of becoming an asshole.
I don't think you're capable of becoming more of an asshole.
Like, I'm gonna call you one day and you're gonna be like, "Who's this?" This is Robert Benfer, and you're gonna be like, click. Fame
you think so?
Really changed this guy. He used to be really cool.
Here,
Chris, I just saw an ad for your T-shirts on here. Whatever.
Whatevs.
Click.
I see it all the time. I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
See,
I'm
the
gonna
two things you'll learn
$1,000
about
chair.
me. There's two things you're going to learn about me. One, it's hard for me to get pissed off. It takes a lot to get me pissed off.
Yeah, you're
and
a
two,
nice guy.
And two, I don't think I'm capable of being like a huge asshole.
You're a sensitive beast.
Sensitive beast. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am a beast.
So anyway, the topic of this week is Rhipiliella. Or Repugnant.
Milli Vanilli?
Yes, Milli Vanilli is the topic of this week.
Yeah.
I don't know how to pronounce this. I'm
Finally
sorry.
something I understand.
Rhipiliella.
Repugnant. Repugnant.
I'm not even going to try it. There's no. I'm not going to get it right. I'm not even going to try.
I'm not even really. This doesn't tell me anything. What is it?
In taxonomy, Rhipiliella is a genus of algae. There you go.
That's all it says.
Topic of the week. Pony gave us a great one this time.
What episode is this?
This is 13.
And people are still listening?
People are still listening. We've
Wow.
still got listeners.
Is it have we lost listeners or have we gained listeners?
No, we're gaining listeners.
That's amazing.
It is amazing because this is not a good show.
This is a terrible show. Why
We're still,
why even still on it?
We're still building. You know, we're still.
We're still improving, and by improving, I mean staying stagnant.
We'll still be improving after the 100th episode.
Yeah, we actually took out segments that worked.
Yes.
That's kind of my fault, though.
I want to go back and listen to the first 2 episodes and see how different it is.
I have a new segment idea.
Yeah.
Chris counts to 1,000. Go.
That's all right.
Come on, Chris. Go. Do it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 50. That's it.
Yeah, I like how you did the fast counting thing and didn't even get to 1,000. You could have completely cheated that and got to 1,000, but instead you.
I was doing
decided to
the fast one that was actually believable.
Yeah.
You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1,000.
Yeah. See,
Done.
You
That
gotta have a
works.
special type
It's
of
a
sense of
bit.
humor to think this is funny.
it's a bit.
It's a great bit.
It's a pretty great bit. That's a new segment. I'm gonna write this down. This will be the show notes. Chris counts to 1,000. Chris counts to 1,000.
Don't stop the segment. Bring back Chris counts to 1,000. We love it. Why don't you do that anymore? Do that again.
Have Chris count to 3,000 this time. That would be funny. I have an idea for a skit. Chris counts to 3. Shut it.
Chris.
Yeah, Chris.
You're
What are you
a
gonna do
loony.
with me? I am a loony.
You're a loony face.
What
You're
the hell
a
are
great
you going to do
guy.
with me?
I like you, and you're gonna go far.
But
Someday you'll never have to talk to this asshole again. You come work for me. I'll take good care of you.
what do you got for wings?
Yeah, go out for wings, party, pick up some chicks. You can cheat on your wife, and your wife can cheat on you with me.
I was waiting for it.
Yeah,
That's the joke.
Then we can bring her. We can bring her into. We can. I don't know.
There's only one more thing that would make this joke perfect.
What is that?
Threesome.
You want to grab 5 guys?
Oh yeah, that too.
There's the joke.
You didn't even say it right, but that's fine.
Damn it! What is it? What is it that? What do I have to say?
You can't say anything that's because saying
It's
you want to
gotta be in the
grab
form
5
of a-
guys is you can't start with
Though
something that's more sexually
have-
suggestive than
I
the
have-
thing he's going to repeat it with.
I have done that too, though.
Yeah.
We do the same jokes all the time.
We need to come up with a new
Okay,
list of
It's
jokes.
start-
called a recurring joke.
Yeah, I know, but I don't think it works when we do it
It's a thing.
for 2 months straight. Let's
By episode 13, we're still doing it.
clean slate.
From
all
this-
new
from
jokes.
this point
This is
forward.
all new chaos
jokes.
bonus.
Yeah.
Bonus. All new chaos pony. All new Chaos Pony. New jokes.
So a priest, a rabbi, and a duck walks into a bar. I have no idea where to go from there.
Let's redo. Let's start over. Let's damn it.
Yeah, all new jokes. All new jokes. Let's start.
By starting over. Replay the intro.
Hey, Robert.
What?
Have you ever used a fax machine?
No, but I've had a fax machine.
Oh.
This is even worse than before.
It's even worse than me screwing up the Five Guys joke. At least the Five Guys joke is funny no matter what.
Well, I don't know if it's funny, but it's a joke.
We aren't funny people.
It's funny to me. That's all that matters.
Mm-hmm. We're not very talented. We're not very good at what we do.
No.
But we make a lot of money doing it.
Yes, which is nice.
Oh, do we?
Yeah.
Well,
I do.
Me and Robert.
Do we? I'm still working at it.
Jason feeds you an apples.
Yeah.
Apples and tofu pepperoni.
He pays you in fake money.
Oh yeah, we found a new coffee place.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have to take me to it.
Drunken Monkey. No, I did take you to it.
Oh, Drunken Monkey.
Yeah,
we talked
when
about
I say
this
we
already.
found a new coffee place, I mean we've rediscovered the delights of this coffee place.
Oh really?
Yeah, they have their desserts. I had a dessert there, and it was awesome.
Wow.
It was
I had
good.
a dessert there.
What
and
was
I didn't
it?
really care for it.
Chris got the wrong thing.
I didn't realize there was a right and wrong thing to get when there's 100 different things to choose from.
Yeah, well, there's always a right and wrong thing when there's 100 different things to choose from. But I got some sort of thing. I don't even know what it was. It was really good though.
It was an oatmeal raisin vegan like cookie bar.
Something like that. It was freaking amazing though.
I'm out. No, that was a pretty good place.
Yeah, they had.
I remember that was the place that Nick said that wasn't good.
Yeah.
Or that we wouldn't like or something.
Yeah.
And you took a sip of your coffee. You're like, this is the best coffee I have ever had.
It is. It's the best vanilla latte
Your
I've ever
eyes
had.
lit up.
My eyes did light up. That place
Jason
is
isn't a
great.
very emotional guy. He's not very affectionate. There's not a lot of things or people that he likes in this world. So when he's actually showing affection for something, it's quite amazing, and that's how you know Drunken Monkey is actually a really good coffee place.
Yes. That is how you know.
That and his
Yeah,
ball
it was-
chair.
It was good.
His
Yeah,
$1,000 ball chair.
That's a low estimate for price, Robert.
Oh, it is.
It was way too expensive.
It was more than that?
Yes.
Oh, I was looking at the wrong ones then.
There's a lot of different ball chair options you can get.
What's the difference? That one looked the same.
It's just a different build quality, different size.
Yeah. All right. I gotta give me one of those. Actually, I want to get the bubble chair that we talked about. I want to get the one that hangs from the ceiling.
That's a pretty cool chair.
Sit on that naked and play video games.
There's a lot of modern furniture that I could send you links to that are pretty awesome.
Cool. I'd like some of that.
Are you the modern furniture type, Robert?
Actually, I
enjoy-
am.
You enjoy that?
Yes. Anything that's really expensive and that I don't need, I'm into it. That was Nikki.
Yes.
That was Nikki Benfer.
Anyway, let's move on to the delightful and the repugnant.
I was wondering when you were going to cut to the first segment. We were kind of dying for a little bit there.
Yes.
We were drowning.
We were drowning in
We
our
were
own lack of interesting things to say.
We were drowning, and you just let it keep on going. And then we
I let the boat sink.
but then we found something to talk about,
We did.
and then Nikki ruined it.
Yes.
Yep. She ruined it. I don't even know what she said, but it sounded funny.
She said, "Holy shit."
Christopher, what is your delightful this week?
My delightful and repugnant are actually the same.
That doesn't make any sense.
That does make sense. There are bits and pieces.
But you did that in the first episode.
I did. I'm going to bring it back in the 13th episode.
This is not the new Chaos Money. This is starting over
This
from
is
the
starting
beginning.
over from scratch. My delightful and repugnant is the royal wedding. I was happy to watch it because it was history in the making. but I was disappointed.
I completely missed it.
History and quotes. Technically, it's history. I don't think it's hugely important history.
I suppose. Well, that's where I go into my repugnant, because the news media coverage of it the entire weekend, I couldn't get away from it. Made it bigger. I was watching shows where they were showing people how to have their own royal wedding by making these silly hats and these coasters and these cups and everything, and people were buying all this crap up with with the faces of William and Kate and everything. Yeah. I'm like, and it's like it started getting to a point where it started getting looked like a roadside tourist trap
Don't
type
you care
of crap.
about love?
What's that?
Don't you care about love?
I care about love, and that's that's why the wedding was nice. But then
here's history: Kate burns down the royal palace. That's history.
Yeah, so it was nice to. I didn't get up to watch it, but I saw clips of it when I did get up, and it was nice to see it once. And then when the whole day, and then the next day was all about it, I started getting tired of it.
Yeah, they should have just gone the cheaper Robert Benford route and just did it in Vegas for like $15.
That would have been much better.
Would have been much more private.
Would have been more private. It would have been way less expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. Didn't the people didn't like everybody shut down for the day? Like everyone got the day off over there.
Something like that.
Everyone got the day off. There was.
That'd be cool to happen here.
Well, that's what I was trying to think. I was like, what would have to happen here? Would we have to have like a president go into office who wasn't married, and then all of a sudden get married while he was in office? Would it be as huge of a deal?
No, it wouldn't. No one would stop working.
We need a bachelor president. That's what we need.
Could you imagine?
That'd be great.
Could you imagine that?
We need a bachelor president.
Robert, what is your delightful?
Just bangs actresses and everything. That's what I would do.
I mean, JFK?
I mean...
Except for that he was married?
Yeah.
What is your delightful, Robert?
Or just cheat on your wife, I don't know.
Like every other president?
Why wouldn't you? If I was the president, I'd bang everybody, because who doesn't want to have sex with the president?
You could use that to your advantage.
Anyway,
Delightful, Robert.
I mean, if I... Okay.
We gotta keep moving.
Now we gotta keep moving. Now that I'm actually talking about something that I'm interested in.
You're interested in being the president and banging chicks.
Yes. I promise that as president, I will have sex with as many people as possible.
Is that your delightful?
And regret nothing. No, my delightful is the orange box. Oh,
yeah.
We talked about it last week, and that, I thought I'd finally get it. So right after we finished recording, like I said I would, I went out and bought the orange box and started playing Half-Life 2. And this game, I don't know if you've heard of it. It's kind of obscure. It's called Portal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I played that game.
Yes.
I don't know if you know what it is, but it's a game where you have like a portal gun and you shoot.
Yes, I know what it is.
You shoot portals out. Well, I want to explain to the audience because I don't know.
Yeah, nobody's heard of this game.
Yeah, you shoot portals out of your gun and you go through them.
Mm-hmm.
But then you can shoot a blue one out. You can shoot an orange one out. You go through the blue one and you come out of the orange one or something, and then you can do this thing where you run in circles. You're running after yourself, and you can fall forever, and then you turn. At first, you think it's like a training thing, but then you're like, wait a minute, this ain't right. And then it turns out that the robot is bad, and then you gotta throw its balls in the lava. So you like shoot it in the balls, and the balls fall off. He throws the balls in the lava, and then the whole place blows up.
Yeah.
And then he sings a song. Have you ever heard of that?
Yes.
And apparently there's a sequel out now called
Portal 2, yes.
Portal 2. But if any of you have never heard of that game, you should check it out and play it. And that's the end of the bit.
Okay, what is your repugnant, Robert?
Hand jobs. Boring. I can do that shit myself. Yeah, fair, Half-Life 2 is pretty good so far. I haven't finished episode 1 yet.
Yeah.
You go for a Portal 2. Hand jobs. Robert is awesome.
Yeah, so my delightful this week. Not quite as interesting as Robert's.
His delightful is BJ's.
I should stop going after Robert. I'm gonna go first next time.
Try to beat hand jobs.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to beat that. That was comic brilliance right there, Robert. Not gonna beat it. Not gonna beat it.
And I like how even before we started recording, Robert goes, I came up with my delightful and repugnant in the car on the way over.
I wrote it on my iPad.
I'm gonna go ahead and say my delightful this week is Robert's repugnant.
Thank you, everybody.
Not hand jobs, but rather his comedic delivery.
Thank you.
It was the best.
And my repugnant is the rest of this episode.
Really? Was that planned out, or you just...
No, that's an improv.
You just really don't like this episode.
That's an improvisation.
I actually kind of like it.
Of course you do. This is...
You made an awesome joke. You had a great
Maybe
delivery.
That's why.
Well, let's move on to world news. I'll go ahead and go first this week for world news. And here's my story. Betsy the abandoned monkey surviving against the odds.
Cool.
When Betsy, a 2-week-old Angolian Columbus monkey, was found abandoned on Monday afternoon in January, her chances of survival were slim. For the last 3 months, Ms. Donaldson and her British partner, Keith Thompson, have put their lives on hold, caring 24 hours a day for Betsy, feeding her, taking her on shopping trips, and to the restaurant, even sharing their bed with her. That's delightful. That's the key to keeping an Angolian monkey alive. You have to take him on shopping trips and out to restaurants.
And
that's
share
the key.
bed.
That is the key.
I want one.
You can get one. I think you can handle an Angolian monkey.
You think I could take care of one?
I think you could.
Because they can handle themselves, right?
They can handle themselves.
Give them some cash, drop them off at the mall.
Yeah.
For about 2 hours, come back.
Yep.
That's how my dad did it.
Mm-hmm. So, Robert, what is your news story?
My news story, the man who was caught on camera allegedly relieving himself on a packages of cough drops inside a Sanford, I didn't read this ahead, Walgreens has been arrested.
Sanford. Yeah, that's local.
You just found an article that involved someone urinating on something, and you're like, done.
Pretty much. Yeah, this guy was pissing on packages of cough drops. And
I saw that on the local news. How nasty is that?
That's a weird fetish.
Look at the picture of him.
I can only get off peeing on cough drops in public.
But look how sneaky he is. He's looking out.
How do you even? Everything has to, like, if I'm in a public bathroom and someone's standing next to me, I gotta focus and concentrate on peeing. How can this guy whip out his wiener in the middle of an aisle?
It's easier than you think, Chris.
Yeah, I can just pee everywhere.
I can just pee now, and I have been for the last 5 minutes. I have a problem. I have gastrophytistral.
Could you imagine if he wasn't caught and you go to pick up some cough drops? And
I think you would notice if it was covered in pee.
What if it dried, though?
Even that, I think you would notice.
I want to know what his motive is.
Fuck these cough drops.
Just looking for a thrill, I guess.
He was only being held on a $550 bond.
Yeah, well, it's not like he peed on a person.
Yeah, but he's peeing on something that people are going to touch and then eventually put in their mouth.
That's true.
Chris, what is your news story?
But it's protected by a package, though.
Yeah, but you touch it with your hands. You touch it with your hands.
Okay, you just lick it off your fingers, suck your fingers clean. That's how I do.
Finger licking good.
So what is your news story, Chris?
That was gross and not funny.
My news story has, it's hard to segue out of the pee story, but Walmart says that their shoppers are running out of money.
What?
It's a sad state of affairs when Walmart says that their shoppers are running out of money. But basically, Walmart says
I'm not running out of money.
I don't shop at Walmart, so I don't particularly like Walmart. But they're saying due to the rising gasoline prices, the retail giant is now worried because people are running out of money much faster than a year ago. Because they said their customers usually live
This is an
paycheck to
outrage.
paycheck. So what happened? What happens now if people can't afford to shop at Walmart?
What
Where do we go
happens
from
if
here?
people that don't have money?
Where do they go?
Yeah, where do you go from?
Where do
Seriously,
you go?
where do you go from? You go to the dollar store?
People are going to shop at the dollar store now.
I was looking at another article saying that the popularity of the dollar store has actually grown significantly.
That's because everything's $1.
As sad as this is, I'm more distracted by the future car on the side of the page.
The $1 million cars of the
$1 million
future.
cars of the future. Look at that.
How ugly does that car
That's
look?
like Blade Runner shit.
Yeah.
I'm caring more about that than poor people. I'm gonna give me $1 million car the first chance I get. That looks like an electric shaver.
It does. It doesn't look. I don't think that car looks very good.
No,
I
it's not ugly.
want to drive the same thing I want to drive something that looks like the same thing I shave my balls with.
I too shave my balls with a car.
Yeah, I think it looks good. I'm gonna get it. Can you imagine just seeing that on the road?
I'd be afraid to drive that thing around.
I wouldn't. It looks pretty safe.
That's a type of car that somebody would walk by and just key it because they're pissed off that you have it.
But look at that. There's no doors. Like, it opens from the top. You gotta climb out of it. That is cool.
That's exactly the type of car I want. Something I have to act as a jungle gym to get in and out of.
I don't know what the other side looks like. We're talking about something that you're probably gonna have to link this to, probably.
Well, that's world news.
Started out with poor people, ended with the $1 million cars. That's where it's at. Oh, it's from the 70s. $1 million cars of the future from the 70s. I didn't read the whole thing.
That was a key bit of information there.
That's disappointing.
It's disappointing.
Yeah, it's because you have $1 million to spend in a car.
He is selling his Clayman now, so...
Some people care what Jim Carrey is driving, Jason.
Robert, do you have a word this week that you've invented?
Yes, I do.
Robert invents a word. Bump, bump.
Can you give me better music this time?
Sure.
So he did listen.
Did you like the one I gave you last time?
No. Better music.
All right.
More action-y.
You'll have better music this time, Robert.
Action-y. Action.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give you action music.
Yeah.
So what's your word?
My word of the week is Triceplyd.
Triceplyd.
Yeah.
Spell that for me.
T
T
R
R
I
I
C
C
E
E
P
another E.
P.
Oh. Tricep. Okay,
as
so
in-
just one E.
Yeah.
P.
P as in Patrick.
E and then P.
Yeah. L
L.
as in love.
Yes.
Y
Y.
as in yum.
Yes.
D.
D.
I'm not even gonna touch that one. Anyway, it's where your heart fills up with shit.
So it ends with D.
Yes.
It should probably end with E.
D.
There should be an extra E at the end.
No. This is my word.
I know. It's just for proper English word structure. If you end with plied, there should be an E.
Triceplyd.
It doesn't look right without the E.
Don't you dare add an E. God damn
It
you.
doesn't look at all correct without an E.
That's how it is. It's called Robert Invents a Word.
Okay, sure.
Tell me-
So what
that's
is the
that's
definition?
the first time you've ever seen a word where you looked at it and you're like, wait a minute, that's not right.
So what is the definition of this word?
It's where your heart fills up with shit.
I noticed a theme coming with your words recently.
Triceplyd. Gastrointestinal and Triceplyd
Yes, they are complimentary words.
are the number one causes of dying by
In Robert's house.
Yes. Triceplyd.
There you go. That's Robert invents a word.
Yep.
Yes.
Wow, that's
I
great.
like this section. I'm changing history. These are words that are going to be used
They are.
by all of mankind.
They will.
Yes. All I gotta do is come up with a way to make these diseases exist.
You get working on that.
I will. These will be words. These will be real conditions.
Yes. So
And it will be spelled the way that I want them to be spelled.
sure.
You gonna submit that to Webster?
Yeah.
Well, let's move on to the Order of the Pony update. I don't know why I said it like that this time. Let me try this again. Let's move on to the Order of the Pony update.
What?
Let's try something new. That's not working either.
Maybe we should just stick to the same old crap.
Let's all do it at once. Let's all say it. Ready?
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Let's
Let's
move
Let's
on
move on
to the
to
Order
the Order of
Update.
the
Pony
Order of the
update.
Pony.
Pony.
Let's go
Let's move on
to the
to the Order of the Pony.
Pony update.
So, a new Grandmaster has still not been chosen, although the Order would like to assure the public that at least a marginal amount of effort is being put into finding one. In other news, bay leaves are now the official spice of the Order, and must be used in all food preparation, including desserts and beverages. That's it for the update this week.
It's a quick
Yeah.
update.
That was a quick update.
It
Not
was.
much
I like
going
it.
on with the Order this week.
See, that's how you get Robert to pay attention. You keep it nice and short.
I think too many people in the Order were involved with the royal wedding.
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
Not a whole lot of stuff going on in the Order, I guess.
We got them everywhere, all around the world. We're spreading.
We have spread.
We have spread. I should just fill in that spot, because then I won't have to do this show anymore. Leave the show, become, and then you guys can talk about me, which is pretty cool.
You're trying everything you can to get out of the show.
Pretty much, give him blood, become the new whatever he was,
Grandmaster.
Grandmaster,
Well, you got...
Grandmaster Binfer.
I don't know how the selection process goes. I know there's overseers, which are like local officers in the local organizations, and they report to the high overseer who runs each local organization. And
You
then
should
there's
become
the
overseer.
then there's the national and international groups. So there's the Grand Priest, who are like the officers of that, and then the High Grand Priest, which are above them and control day-to-day
Oh, so if you were
operations.
so if you wanted to kill all these guys, you'd have a lot of layers. Of
There is a lot
baddies
of
to
layers.
go
And then
for.
there's the Grandmasters, who are the... I don't actually know what their duties are. I know that the Grandmasters are essentially like the board of directors at a company or something. And the High Grandmaster is the guy who is basically the president, the CEO.
Powerfully.
He's the guy who runs everything. And then there's a Grand Commander, who's not even part of... Nobody even knows who the Grand Commander is. He operates entirely outside of the normal order structure and takes his orders directly from the pony. Or her orders. Or its orders. No one knows who the Grand Commander is. The Grand Commander could be a chipmunk. I have no idea. I'm assuming someone higher up on the list must have more information into this.
We need to look into this. 'Cause if we're doing a podcast for these people every week, we
I
need
have
to
a
know
very
more.
low level of knowledge about the structure of this group.
You have more than I do.
Yeah, because I actually paid attention.
I didn't.
I don't.
I never pay attention.
I don't. I'm playing Duke Nukem on my iPhone.
Great.
What was that?
Huh?
Let's move on to email.
I like how my impersonation of myself sounds like your impersonation of me, Jason.
Yeah.
'Cause that's not how I talk.
No.
I don't talk like this. Do I?
Just sometimes. First email's from Jake. He says, Dear Jason, Chris, and Robert, I was wondering if you know of any short-lived TV shows that you really enjoyed but got canceled before they had a chance to develop. I personally missed Flight of the Conchords, and I was wondering which shows you think should have a second chance.
Secret World of Alex Mack.
Yeah, that was definitely canceled before its time.
Yeah. Syphil and Ollie. That was a good show.
God, I can't think of.
I really liked Pushing Daisies. It's too bad that was canceled.
Oh, there was one that took place actually around here. It was called I think it was called The Cape,
Uh-huh.
and it was about life out here working for.
Firefly. Firefly should have lasted longer.
What about The Event?
I have no idea what that is.
Did that get canceled, or is that still going on?
I think it got canceled.
Next email from Rob. Says, hey, I just wanted to know what kind of cars you each drive. Chris, why don't you go first?
I drive a Nissan Frontier pickup truck.
Yep.
I drive a 1999 Chrysler LHS.
Yeah,
The Beast.
I'm in a Honda Civic.
Yeah.
It's beige.
Money, money, money.
Yeah.
With a door that cuts people.
Yes.
Yeah, you fixed that though.
Yes. It's
I remember when
death door.
Yeah, I went to open the door and I poked myself and I'm like, ow, something poked me. And then Jason went around and he was like, wait, let me see. And he rubbed his hand on it and cut his finger open on his door.
That was a stupid thing to do.
It was.
We had to go into the grocery store with your fingers bleeding to pick up Band-Aids.
Yeah.
We drive the most uninteresting cars. I think people would have imagined we drove.
We don't drive like rock stars.
No.
No, I love my truck though.
No, I'm gonna get a $1 million car from the future, from the '70s. I wonder how much that car is worth now. Since it's not
more
new.
than you can afford.
Hmm.
But it's a classic.
Yeah. Next email's from Andy. Dear Esquire Robert Leon Benford Jr., have
That's
you ever
almost
been
my
to
name.
Disneyland? And if so, what is your favorite attraction?
No, I've never been there. I've been to Disney World, but I was a baby, so I don't remember it. Yeah, Chris, next time I'm up, you need to take me to Disney World.
That's what I always say every time. I always say, it's like, we gotta go to Disney World next time Robert's over.
We should do it.
We'll make a day of it.
All right,
We
let's
should
do
make
it.
it. We got to make a couple days of it if we want to do everything.
We don't want to do everything.
I know Chris Alex will want to do everything.
I want to do it. I've been to Disneyland and I've been.
I
to
want to
Disney
do everything
World
because I haven't
numerous
been
times.
there. Well, I have been there, but I don't remember it.
I absolutely love the place. So,
Well,
so the question was only to Robert about Disneyland.
Yeah.
The only
Well,
guy who didn't
I
go.
guess they figured you
Actually,
guys
Jason
have been to
didn't
Disneyland because you live in Orlando. Oh wait, no, that's California.
go. Yeah, Disneyland's California.
Ah,
Next email is from Chris.
Paul
Hello,
Merritt?
my name is also Chris. I'm a little behind. Only just listened to episode 2. About to listen to episode 3, but I think my questions are still relevant. How could you possibly know if your questions are still relevant if you've listened to episode 2 of 12?
and this is gonna be a while before you hear this email.
Yeah. I have a question for each of you. Robert, I've been a fan of your videos since I started watching videos on the internet, so I'll ask you first. It was briefly mentioned in episode 2 that you are a reverse vampire, and I was wondering how someone becomes a reverse vampire because I would like to avoid that if at all possible.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry. I don't remember that.
Clearly this is not still relevant. Okay, Jason, I've been a fan of your videos for years too, so you get second. I was wondering how one might go about joining the Order of the Pony, if you're even allowed to disclose that kind of information, and if you aren't, how do you get new members? You have to be it's kind of like the Masons, you have to be recommended, you can't just join
Well,
an order member of at least, I think you have to be recommended by at least an overseer, and then approved by a high overseer. But yeah, so we're not even that. We're not even officers in this organization. So I just remembered we were recommended by a overseer and approved by a high overseer, and I think that's what has to happen for everyone joining.
All I did was sign up for a Friday's membership card.
That's how Robert became a member.
Yeah, I wanted to earn my stripes. Yeah, man, like, you get free appetizers. Yeah, I'm in.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
And then I'm in a meeting with these assholes. Free appetizers. Still worth it, though.
I think so.
Yeah. Okay, to Chris, because we have the same name, you get the last and hardest question.
Wonderful.
What happens when we die?
Seriously?
Chris has died many times.
Come on, NASA boy.
After doing years and years of research on this particular topic, I can say... I don't know where I want to go with this.
Just go the wacky route.
The wacky route?
Yeah. End up in Cleveland. Everyone who dies ends up in Cleveland. That's the answer.
When you die, your body goes on a world tour.
Yeah, world tour.
and that's what happens when you die.
Yeah. Next email is from Trace Montgomery. That's a cool name.
Yeah, that's like a rich person's name.
Hello, I'm Trace Montgomery.
That's the kind of guy.
Trace.
That's the kind of guy that gives you a card when he meets you.
Yes. Hello, Jason, Chris, and Robert Leon Benford Jr. Esquire. Mm-hmm. I have two questions. The first is for all of you. Do any of you have a sick pleasure like Robert does with his Fall Out Boy music? How is that? When you say sick pleasure, I don't imagine Fall Out Boy.
I think it means guilty pleasure.
Guilty pleasure.
I think guilty pleasure is the correct phrase here. Sick pleasure. But I think sick pleasure would be a more interesting answer, though. Robert, what sick pleasures do you get?
I don't know. I can't really think of any on the spot right now. I mean, I can't think of any joke that wouldn't be obvious right now.
What is a sick pleasure for you, Jason?
I bow out.
What?
I bow out of the joke.
You bow out of the joke.
I bow out.
Sick pleasures. I don't even know what it... I don't know where...
I like fucking blueberry muffins.
That is sick. Everyone knows apple muffins are better.
I guess every now and then I'd like a fat chick.
Next email is from Sam. Are there any movies in particular that scared, disturbed you, or stuck with you?
What was that?
Any movies that scared or stuck with you? Those are two different thoughts there.
I thought The Grudge was kind of scary.
Well, I guess really? It's pretty creepy, but
I'm not a fan of movies like that.
I didn't find that scary at all. I watched The Grudge with a friend and was just making fun of the movie the whole time. It was terrible.
I didn't like it. I almost walked out of the theater.
Really?
Yeah, but I'm not a fan of those kind of movies. So
it just wasn't
watching
good.
Something like that.
I was just making fun of it the whole time.
I wish I saw it with you then, so I could have had some laughter because
it was a hard movie to take seriously.
I was scared.
Look out, Sarah Michelle Gellar! Oh no, Sarah Michelle Gellar! Look out! Oh no! There's a kid! There's a kid! There's a kid! There's long hair everywhere! Oh no!
I kind of like The Ring though.
Yeah, I like The Ring.
That was before
I haven't seen the second one.
That was before all the little girl with long hair scary movies came out.
Yeah, there was a lot of those, and
that one was actually good. And that was before. That was like when the fake ending wasn't so overdone.
Yeah,
I like that.
I thought it was a good movie. I enjoyed the original Ring. I did.
I haven't seen the original Ring or Grudge, or Ringo or whatever.
Yeah, Ringo. Yeah,
voice,
no, I haven't seen
voice
that.
Broke.
Ring you,
whatever. Ring you.
How did that movie do? The M. Night Shyamalan with the elevator thing?
I heard that was actually pretty bad.
Really? I remember seeing a preview of that, and I forgot about it.
Yeah, I saw the preview, and I was like, this looks really interesting. And it was like M. Night, and I was like, oh, it's probably not going to be. And sure enough...
I thought it was okay. Okay, I thought it was okay.
Yeah.
Just okay?
Yeah,
What, didn't it have a big... wasn't there a big-name actor in it? I forget who was even in it.
It's a Hollywood movie. Of course it has a big-name actor.
You know
What was
who,
it called? The Devil?
I still liked Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. I still liked it.
Yeah. Well, we're at an hour.
One more.
No.
One more.
You know what happens.
No, we got another thing to record.
I talked way too long about Indiana Jones again, and now we don't have time for another email.
Yeah, we've got.
Way to go, Robert.
Because I'm gonna be out of town when we record next week, so we got to record something else right now. I don't even know what it's gonna be. It's not gonna be a full episode. It'll be a special episode
On a very special Chaos Pony.
And we
One
don't
of
even
us
know...
will die.
That's what the episode's gonna be about.
Yeah.
You have to guess which one of us is dead.
Which one of us will die?
Da 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 da.
That's Forrest Gump.
Yeah, but it's a sad song.
Thanks for listening, everyone.
We'll see you next time.
See ya in a couple of days, or right after this, if this is
Goodbye.
in the future.
Goodbye.
You never know.
Goodbye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye,
See ya.
everybody.
You've been listening to Chaos Pony, the official podcast of the Order of the Pony. You can write to us at orderofthepony@gmail.com.
I'm on let's see, the Washington Post website.
Yeah.
And the advertisement off to the side is for Cafe Press, and there are llamas with hats merchandises on it.
Okay.
That is weird.
Sure.
My computer knows who I am.
Yes.
Jason is, he's, what's the word I'm looking for? He's jaded by the fame. Yeah.
You guys ready?
Used to it. Yeah,
Ready.
I'm ready. I've been
There we
born
go.
ready. I was born two things, naked and ready.
Yep.
And I will die those same two things.